I think I'm gonna do one more attempt. I refuse to let that, of all things, be the fucking end of this stream. After all the fucking paces I've been on. They're dying the most bullshit ways. Hell, I lost a minute ahead run that was doing very good in the plains. Because as I was flying to the castle, the game decided to take away all fucking control. At least this run that previously had some issues in that split was already behind because of the fucking Red Wolf step. And I still want revenge for that fucking earlier one. I'm so close to sub 8 bird. But it's probably going to be a while to save those last 2 seconds. Even though I know what I can do differently. Wow, that was a horrific attempt at a slide. Somehow I got like no speed from that, and I fucking collided with a rock. That's a second gone. Actually, that's a second off gold, which already was a second behind my PB. So that seems, I'm typically getting about that much boost. I can get a lot more from, I've gotten a lot more on one occasion doing roughly what I was doing there. But that's a fine amount of boost at least. This is sub 8 pace so far. I've never finished with a sub 410. My best is like 412 usually. So that's good pace. That's like 3 seconds ahead of what I usually get. And I got that, okay. I'll have to read what you're saying in a moment. Whoops. No longer sub 8 pace. Yeah, I've been working on that trick since day one of me running that game. I saw that and it was like that can work. It's tricky, but I think you can get the hang of it pretty quickly. Unfortunately, I'm messing up all of a sudden. I realized I was on sub 8 pace finally. So this is losing time to goal, but it should go roughly even with my PB, I think. Like, it had a very good first half. But, like, I lost a few seconds near the middle when I was going towards the second tower. Okay, so like... I mean, you probably have. You're way better at this game than me. And if not, you will soon, since you, might want to incorporate that strat into your run, which saves a couple seconds. And you're better at skill shots than you used to be. So I think this is like 806 pace. I'm not sure. Still though, I was definitively on sub 8 pace for once. Yes! Fucking finally! And I can save 30 seconds on tower. And a shit ton on whatever the fuck the second boss is called, Soros. Does this game have ILs? I might submit that bird split if it does. Even though it made some glaring mistakes. It wasn't like the type of mistakes I usually make. So that's fine. Like, it was a very suboptimal second tower as well as first, like, visit this thing at the beginning section and get the first light token. Like, getting from first tower to second tower was clean. Getting to first tower was clean. It was like, as I climbed to the second tower, that thing's kind of slowed down. But before then, I was on very good pace. That's fair. You've been running this game consistently. My main goal was world record, but I'm quite far away from that. Thank you. Right now, I'm not going for any changes to my routing except for the plains route. But after my next PB, I'll be incorporating Nemu Skip, and then after that next PB from that Nemu Skip, I'll be incorporating Dark Castle. Come on, can we get a clean bird? I could get a sub... I'm gonna get a sub 3 pet clean. Nice. Or at least I might. Got this little tip here I almost forgot. No, we're about 2 seconds ahead of where of my gold at the moment. So we have lost time. We lost some time from that pet clean because I missed a little bit on the left wing or right wing from the Eagle's perspective. That's fine. My gold is 29.8 seconds ahead of my PB anyways. I meant to jump there. Yeah, I'm not very good at petting, but it's like a thing in this stage I care the least amount. So it's fine. I learned how petting works in the middle of my marathon run. I had no idea how completing normal pets worked. I just got lucky in my test that I used to estimate how much time I would lose. Fuck, I misinputted with my camera. So we're losing a couple seconds off gold so far. Like probably like 5 or so. Not the best. Actually, no, that's a decent location, just not in the way I intended. I know most players prefer keyboard, but if there was an optimal controller, I would say it's probably a Switch Pro controller. The problem is I can't exactly test that theory because my Switch Pro controller is kind of worn down. And the button I would need to fire my arrows does not work on that controller. But like if I did, I think that would be my controller of choice since I prefer controller for this game anyways. The Xbox One controller that I'm using is fine, but it has some issues in regards to control sticks. I don't feel the control sticks are well suited to this game. They're a bit small for my thumbs, for one thing. Their motion is a bit less smooth, but they're a bit quicker in terms of like the control stick flicking back. It's just oh fuck. That's not a mistake I make often and some ever really, and I'm still gonna save time. I am still going to save time here. Let that sink in. Just not much. This is gonna be like a 6:45. So that could have been an incredible pace. But as you can see, my last run had a fucking insane forest plateau. That's like, I literally had perfect RNG and solid execution throughout. It was a world record status forest plateau. Yeah. Like, I have the skill for, quite frankly, world record. The issue is consistency. I'm not consistent enough. And also, my strats are questionable. In some locations. My movement is very suboptimal at the moment, but you know what? That's fine. Last time I fucked up that section, I had perfect RNG, so let's see how it goes. Very clean getting up there, but a bit slow getting to the actual button. Thank you, DKC 1002 for the follow. That's back to one of the two followers I lost in the past 24 hours for some reason. Wow, I didn't even get the backup. That's unfortunate. Oh. I at least got roughly what the old strat is. Just not very clean because it's been a while since I've tried the old Ben Rice attempt at how he used to do it. That is a... I'm happy with that location if it doesn't move. Which I think it just recently moved, so that's fine. We're somewhere like halfway between gold and PB pace at the moment, I think. But once again, my gold literally had perfect RNG. Yeah, it was... It's basically a trickier version of what I do in Bird Split. So if you can do that, you can definitely do a Bird Split strat. So this is definitively better than PB pace at the moment, but it's definitely slower than gold. Gold had got a backup of the strat you were just talking about that I failed horribly at this time. And same RNG so far, actually. Oh, but that's about to change. There we go. Still faster than PB. But definitely not beating gold. No way. Yeah, this is going to be a very solid split, yeah. Not gold, because once again, my gold literally had perfect RNG as well as slightly better execution all around. And on this split, slightly better execution can save a lot of time. Case in point. But this is saving time to gold. I mean PB. This is saving like 18 seconds. 17? No, 16. Actually, no, 15. Late split, that's very close to 15. So my fourth guess was right, I would say. So this is way slower than what my pace was last time, because my previous 3 golds were sets back to back, and they were pretty hefty as well. Like pretty hefty golds. And then this happened. Actually, no. I lost a tiny bit of time here. And it was Red Wolf's step where I fucked up. I feel like I'm overdue for a gold on this. I'll read what you're saying in a moment. I'm like mega concentrating. Okay, I need to get to ground fast. I don't have enough aerial control. Like, aerial was going good for longer than I was expected, but engine control was starting to hurt me. I mean, I was on better pace last time, to be fair. That could have been worse. Gonna have to do some skill shots to compensate. Get back here, you fucker. So this is like 10 seconds faster than how I did last split, but I think I lost 18 seconds last split, so we're still on pace to lose about 8 seconds. Yeah, definitely on track for sub 2 hour. Can't wait to see me make it happen. Yeah, I agree. I heavily agree. I'm about 2 months overdue for a PB that is more than a minute. You know? I would be probably close to where you are, like, skill-wise, if college wasn't a pain in the ass. Messing up this segment, I'm just gonna save that dash. Oh damn, I could have gotten another shot on if I, like, A, did a skill shot there, and B, didn't get hit by, whatchamacallit. Yes! What the fuck? That should have counted. Once again, I struggle with this first phase in general, so me struggling like I am is not indicative of pace, per se. Like, I'm getting a better hang of this, I think. Yeah, I need to let him get to the center. I mean, as he jumps back to the edge of the ring, you can get a skill shot in, which is what I go for. But I keep fucking it up. Yeah, we're losing a couple seconds here. Maybe, I think. Maybe not. This could be a goal. No, this won't be a gold. Wait. Oh, wait. This definitively is. This is a sub 610. Okay. So earlier I had a pretty insane step, by my standards at least. Golded by an entire fucking minute. Simply by not fucking stuff up for once. And then last run I had to improvise my routing on the fly because I visited all 6 light tokens and completed every single puzzle and heard every single one of them go directly into me, but one of them didn't count. But I can fix that this time. I'll just have to be a bit paranoid about it. I have yet to get the optimal route when heading to the next area. Even though it's actually somewhat easy. But it's also like the only one where you don't just run. I mean, at least the backup is easy and just running, basically. Okay. I got it, but my execution is a bit off. My skill shots are definitely off tonight. There we go. I've been trying to get that for a while. Yes! I don't know if it counts me as down there, but if it does, that's nice. It's a cutscene activated beforehand, which is not because I touched a ledge. Yeah, I've been getting close to that for a while. I briefly mentioned... I mentioned it... Fuck, god damn it. I've mentioned this a couple times, as well as in a marathon, but I've slid into that door on multiple occasions. Like, I've been sticking to the Ben Rice route because I'm an idiot. I've been sticking to the Ben Rice route because it's just what I'm familiar with. But I've been making some optimizations to it as I go along. So yes, we are notably ahead at the moment. Generally they will announce that they have a sign-up sheet. I'll link a No Glitches Allowed Discord to you, after the stream. Very suboptimal in getting up here. But I'm okay with this reset. Yeah, I'll have to show you later. Right now my brain's kind of fuzzy. Yeah. Meanwhile, I'm the exact opposite as you, in the sense that you're really good at Pathless, your first speed game, whereas I've been speedrunning for a decade, but I'm more of a jack of all trades, master of none type of runner. I can adapt to a variety of speedruns, but I'm not particularly good at any of them, really. So last time you were a fucking idiot, Pepperjack. Let me make sure you got this right. Okay? Okay, Pepperjack? There you go. Yeah, Minecraft 1.16 is very RNG heavy. misjudge my height. Yeah. I can see how you would be interested in Minecraft speedrunning in that case. Yeah, I feel like Minecraft is a very good like backup game. Like if you don't know what to speedrun, just speedrun Minecraft random. I know a lot of Kirby speedrunners have like speedrun Minecraft, as well as just a lot of speedrunners in general who don't necessarily speedrun Minecraft, but like they know how to speedrun it. Looks like it just moved. I can make this. No, I can't. No, I can't. No, I can't. Come on, come on, come on, come on. Does doing this fix it? I've never had this happen in a speedrun. I misjudge if I can make it or not. Okay, that means there's only one option. What the fuck is going on? Okay, so we are losing time here. Because I suck dick at this split. But I know the optimal way to get out of here. And it gave me the RNG to do it. Yeah, just get caught as fast as possible. It's so much quicker than finding a bird. Even with having to pet it afterwards. Actually, no, I could have just quit the menu here. Like, that lost me a bunch of time. Especially since my quit the menu didn't work. Would you believe me if I said we're still on similar pace to my PB? That's how bad I am at this stage. My gold is my only good run of this ever. Okay, where the fuck do I go? There it is. Yeah, I knew I was gonna speedrun this game. I just didn't have money at the time. Fucking trees. My awful vision is a fucking curse in this section. When this route goes well, I like it. Yeah, I tried. I didn't like Ben Rice's very much from the direction I was coming from, so I just went with that instead. If done well, it is like lightning quick. It doesn't look like it would be lightning quick, but it is lightning quick if done well. I just don't do it well. Where the fuck is the tower? Okay, that is good. If the thing doesn't move, that is good. This is not going to be a gold, but this will save time if the fucking thing doesn't move. Yeah, I know Ben Rice and Azama used to do the tree trunk route, which was convenient from the direction they were coming from. Jesus Christ, it's gonna save nearly a minute with me getting caught by the fucking storm. Holy shit. What the fuck? What the fuck? That saved 49.8 seconds with me getting caught in the fucking storm. Best pace I've been on tonight leaving this fucking stage, if I'm not mistaken. Actually, no, I was on a better pace earlier, but not by much. What the fuck? That would have been a sub 13-minute time if I didn't get caught by the storm. That's insane. What the fuck? Yeah, this pace is this is insane considering what just happened. I don't care what happens. I'm proud of saving that much time. I didn't even get caught in the storm on my first run. Now is focus time. Actually, I could probably play it pretty safe here, but I don't care about PB, I care about sub 2 hour. I'll take a PB, but ideally I want sub 2 hour. I'm not getting the targets I'm expecting to light up a lot of the time, which is making my skill shots a bit tricky. That should have hit. Okay, now we're gonna have a kind of awkward secondary chase phase. The second phase of this chase is rough as well. That's unfortunate. This is about to be behind gold. Actually, I forget which chase fight I had a 240 time on. It was either this or Nemu. But like, one of which was fucking insane. I kind of like being in the air for this section. That was a weird visual effect. Wait, what? Oh! I thought I got one of each side. I guess it kind of chooses a side if you do that. Didn't know that. When the fucking auto-aim for the auto-aim misses. Yeah. I think you might have been on sub 148 pace. I mean, sub 149 pace potentially. going into the final split, but the final split is fucking 20 minutes long, so there's plenty of opportunities to lose time here and there. So we're a bit behind gold, but ahead of PB. Hit really doesn't matter as long as I can change my view a bit quickly. Oh, that hit matters. That hit definitely matters. And that one. For me, it's the stealth section, and the fucking red dimension place. But there's RNG on the bosses as well, kind of, and the bosses are long. It's interesting, Ben Rice in the stealth section takes a different route that's faster than casual, but slower than what you're doing, but it's safer. Noticeably slower, but it is safer. I don't think I'm gonna go for it, though. And that's, like, when we get to that point in the run. Going for it, not gonna make it. I remember right, left. It's just if I'm a tiny bit off in my angle, I'm gonna get fucking lost. Because A, I can't see in there. And B, I have an awful sense of direction. I will always have to stop for a moment. Unfortunately, I messed up what I was going for there. Yeah. It does look very tight, which is why I'm probably going for what I remember of Ben Rice version. But I always get certain parts of his version confused with each other. So for some reason, I have fucked up this section every time tonight after not fucking it up in months. So I'm just gonna be safe. And I still got hit. Holy shit. That sent me back far. Gotcha. I usually do much better on that. I usually get a perfect fight. And this section sucks for me for a variety of reasons. Fine, it's fine. My PB was a recycle. Like, once again, I have no depth perception, so I cannot avoid the fucking thing for... I cannot avoid the fire tornado for the life of me. So we lost 9 seconds there, but that's fine. Yeah, I try to fly in close, but if I get hit, it doesn't really matter, and I have the issue of... I can't fucking tell how close it is. That is physically impossible for me to, like, tell where it is in relation to me. Sometimes I get to flying close without getting hit, sometimes I don't. I at least try, usually. Yeah, I'm nervous about the Great Plains because this area has been fucking cursed tonight for some reason. I don't think it has to do with your route because it becomes cursed before your route even takes effect. And it doesn't help that my gold here, with the exception of a god-awful RNG at the very end, is extremely good executed. Like a point of basically being perfect execution with bad RNG in one particular area. What dark section? Do you mean the dark castle? Yeah, I usually try to go over the corner, but I've missed tonight and only tonight. Yeah. That's what I usually do. The problem I've been having is, well, the one time I actually failed it, and another time in which the game took away my ability to control my character before I could actually get there. Like, mid-flight, I lost the ability to control myself for half a second, and that was enough to fuck me over and lose me, like, 2 minutes. I think I'll be very careful in terms of how I land this time. Because clearly, this is karma for when I said it honestly isn't that difficult, but it does kill run in your stream. It can kill runs, but it's honestly not that difficult. No, I failed it. This is karma. I failed it once and then lost it to RNG. Another time. So this is clearly karma. I'm not sure how I like how you approach this section. Maybe it's just because I'm not used to it. But climbing here does seem slow. It could just be because I'm not used to it once again, no, but it does feel off to me. But I do like what you do here if I remember to float instead of running. I like how you go on that bridge at least. That seems safer than the attempting to get off the fucking plateau, like I normally try and do. What just happened there used to not happen to me. I don't know why I'm like suddenly dropping in that cutscene. Usually I don't. I have a fear. I just came up with a theory as to why I might have been able to avoid that before. But I don't know how I could test it because it's possible I could have just got lucky on the timing. It's hard to explain what I have in mind, but... That was a weird shot. Get the fucking thing. I tried to be a bit quick there, it didn't work. It's fine though, I'm still on decent pace. I don't have to be fast here, I just have to not get fucked by RNG in the latter section. I do hate how your route cuts the trick though, where you just glide to this tower. I thought that was a really cool movement optimization. Like glide from there to here, the background tower, and whatnot. Not the best angle, but it doesn't matter as long as the game doesn't fucking glitch. I'm still annoyed about that. Okay, I'm just gonna be a bit careful. Okay, not optimal, but careful. Yeah, your new route is good, like, I think slower, but, like, better RNG-wise, because at the end, which is where RNG is worse in this level, with the old route, because there's not a lot of open room to maneuver, your route has a lot more open space, so you can more easily avoid the storm for the end section. While with Ben's route, you're like over open water. Oh, god damn it. Need to make sure I don't fucking hit that thing again. Because that's the target, that's the one target I didn't want to hit. I like that you can move in this fucking cutscene. I don't think that happens much. Not what I intended to do there, but I wanted to do that at some point anyway, so it works. So now for the part of the route I have very little experience with. Yeah, I also think that's the only cutscene where you can move like that. And it's cool. Fucking damn it. Damn bow and arrow. Oh, that's not even a fucking orange talisman like I thought it was. I like this final part. I'm just not too experienced with trying to do this puzzle fast. I only did this puzzle in the speedrun route when I forgot what the route was. Okay, I think we're losing time here. I forget how close the tower is exactly. Weird camera. That is an awkward shot to make. There it is. It's gonna be close on whether we save time or not, but we're not losing a lot of time. Tried to route that orange talisman in. Things just wouldn't work there. I'm assuming you mean in regards to shooting a damn thing. Shooting a torch thing. Okay. I'm happy with that, considering I have no fucking experience with a route. And this is literally my first time not getting fucked over by something stupid and either barely in my control or completely out of my control. So I'm fine with that. I'm fine with losing 23 seconds. It's... I might adjust how you start the Great Plains. Because I don't like the angle you go at the first, like, hill at, but I like how you go to the bridge directly and not to the edge of the thing. So I might adjust that. To climb up there how I used to, but then get to the tower how you do. I mean, get to the first puzzle as you do. Ooh, that was close. I know from from my last run, which had a very poor Nemu, we can save time here if we just play it safe. I was choking pretty hard on the actual fight, so I'm gonna play it safe entirely. Not even close to aiming at me. Damn, this thing fucking sucks. Like, this is definitely the easiest one to not get hit in. Like, his attacks have, like, a shit ton of forewarning. They're small. He sucks at aiming in your general direction in the first place. He or she, I don't know the gender of this particular one. I'll just call it an it for now. Yeah, that tends to happen. My PB I'm currently going up against was... Okay, gotcha. I'll call it a she from here on out. But yeah, I had a... Pretty much every segment in my current PB that I'm racing against that I got in an offline practice run was either amazing or Mountain Tundra levels of bad. It was a miracle I PB'd at all. Okay, that's very good RNG on that phase. Basically had no waiting time. We could easily gold this, by the way. I don't remember my gold, because it was literal months ago. But I know from last run where I did fucking garbage on the fight itself, I could easily gold this. Yeah, Mountain Tundra is the hardest split in the game, I think, in general. Yeah. That's why it's one of the later strats I'm gonna start learning. Wait, did I do Nemu skip? I didn't even have it set up. Nice. I now know what it looks like, because in your run I looked away. I'm an idiot, don't mind me. Big gold. Oh, you're right. Nice. How much time does Nemu skip save? Because I don't feel like I saved 1:09 seconds. And that skip did not look like it contributed that much, like maybe a few seconds. But that's nice. So suddenly, I have a lot of leeway in the last section of the game. Really? It skips that much cutscene? I don't remember that section being so long. So that probably saved me like 30 seconds when factoring up my mess-ups. Then. Wait, it just occurred to me. Yeah, I never fought the last phase. I forgot about that. I forgot there's a third phase before the final section. Man. Wow. Good job, mate. I accidentally did good. Thank fuck I didn't give up after the Great Plains. Also, I have to piss really bad, and it's going to be a while until there's a cutscene long enough for me to want to actually get up and do it. But you know what? More motivation to go fast. So I'm accidentally doing some very incredible things in this very average run. Is what I'm noticing. Yeah. This has a lot of potential to be that sub 2 I'm 2 months overdue for. I'm also like a month overdue for a sub 155 time, but you know what? I'll get to that later. Why the fuck did I even risk a tree shot there? My mind just goes blank during this section. And because of that route I can take it very stupidly. Fun fact, since I know for a fact you weren't here for this, when I first began speedrunning this game, because college is fucking stupid, I would constantly have to answer a fucking door in the middle of my speedrun, and because of that, I always had 20 to 30 seconds to save, guaranteed, by just not going AFK, but would always fucking happen, so I had to learn to speedrun telling people no. I had to speedrun shutting the door in people's faces as fast as possible. I was eventually able to get it to the point where I could recognize the knock on the door, go across the apartment to the door, tell them no, shut it in their faces, and get back in about 15 seconds. That's the real speedrun. Asshole percent. I mean, to be fair, a lot of times it was asshole reasons why I was even having that issue in the first place. That's the only social interaction I had the entire fucking semester, basically. People pissing me off, and then me telling them no by slamming a door in their face. Ooh. Wait, hold up. I'm gonna try something. Never mind, I hit the mountain at the wrong angle. They'll be better than mine because, trust me, take my advice. Don't use canvas. Always use paper. Never use canvas no matter what. If a class requires canvas, it's not worth it. Hey, good thing that kill to run earlier happened. Nice. Thankfully, I don't lose a minute because of it this time. Fuck it, I'll take a ground stop. I want to use the blue thing to get up anyways. Notice how I stopped moving for a second and the music stopped because the game somehow thought I left the game for a moment? That happened earlier as I was flying to Dark Castle on really good pace. I have a feeling some colleges will start making that like a standard anyways. Fucking damn it. That was some unfortunate movement, but it only cost me like a couple seconds anyways. I'm just picky about how I move in video games. So it bugs me. Get out of the fucking wall I didn't even know existed. Okay, I can see a thing from here. I can barely see in this game normally, and now you're giving me a fucking snowstorm. And I'm way off course, but you know what? It's fine. Yeah. Right now, my issue is the fucking snowstorm, because once again, I could not see shit. I can barely see where the fuck I'm going in this stage at times anyways, under normal circumstances. Yeah, but it's still technically RNG, just somehow predictable RNG. It's moving in this general direction. I think I can outrun it pretty good for the moment. It is completely random. Yeah, that's exactly what they said. But something about it feels predictable. Speaking of which, where is it? Far away enough. And those shots are so easy you can make them without even looking. And then there's this one. Which I'm getting better at least. Yeah. Like, there's certain locations it can be based off of where you are, which is why Ben Rice's route has great fucking RNG until the very end, where it just all comes back in full force. I like experimenting with slope movement, and I found some applications in this stage. Like, I don't know if what I just did is faster, but there's one section in which there's a very obvious optimization to the Ben Rice route. That we'll be getting to later. That actually still works on, if I'm not mistaken, on the Dark Castle route, but I don't know what comes after the Dark Castle. There's just something very obvious. I'm assuming what comes after Dark Castle is what I think it is. Yeah, this is my route is just a more optimized. It's just Ben Rice route with more movement optimizations and a different first area. And to be honest, I kind of like it. I'm just not very good at it. Because it is tricky. But it works. If you're not me. Case in point. Yep, I figured I forgot this. I always forget one of these. That should have not have caused me stun. I'm taking so long at this point, a fucking storm might move out of the way, where I, like, quite frankly. Come on, come on. There we go. It's not going to, so I'm going to get a bit closer to the ground. And then, like, start right next to one of those. This is a decent pace so far. I think. If I remember correctly, the next section is, like, easier in general for me. Which is why I'm a bit nice at, like, fine at the moment with how things are going. And no, you cannot make it to the top of the tower from this whirlwind. I have tried. There is that one, actually. I should try that at some point. That one could work. That one up there, I never noticed. So next we will be going to the Dark Castle. Obviously, I will not be doing that. Because if you've seen how I play, I'm definitely not good enough to do that yet. Where is the Dark Castle path again? I forget. It's literally the last one I'm checking, isn't it? Yep. There's one puzzle. Yeah, I think it's behind that I fucking hate and I still have never succeeded in. I've never rage quitted so hard at a fucking puzzle before. Knowing the fucking solution. If we're thinking of the same one. So I'm assuming this slide movement is still good, because I'm assuming after Dark Castle you just go here. Because there's just this super close puzzle right next to it. And if I did my job right, I wouldn't be needing these flaps, and I could just do this. I fucking suck. Fucking really? That is supposed to be a very easy shot. As in, I haven't missed it at all in a long time. I always found it easy, which is why I'm fucking astounded by that. So this is the reason why I'm assuming the Dark Castle route is so good. Because this fucking area. I don't know if we're on gold pace, but we're ahead of my PB, I'm pretty sure. Something about this time frame seems familiar. The 17.5-minute mark. I'm actually forgetful in regards to where the next section is from here. I think it's this way. Oh yeah, there's a fucking bridge. And there's like a very speedy way to do this bridge as well. Did not mean to flap there. But you know what? It works for what I was trying to do. I was going to want to flap it eventually. There's no way this puzzle's done in current routes. Like, timing-wise. Like, travel-wise, it just doesn't make sense to me. This is gold pace at the moment. Ah, shit, never mind. I messed up the location of this mirror somehow. Actually, get a couple more flaps. There we go. I'll have to read that in a moment. Gotcha. I'll keep that in mind. I don't know. Is that puzzle included in current routes? I don't remember. Like, I don't remember if it was included in your run or Azama's. Okay. So I'll probably learn that quicker route you're doing eventually. And this is a gold. Pretty subpar execution route, I say, but by far the best RNG I've ever had. Okay. I gotta pee so fucking bad. I gotta pee so goddamn bad. I'm gonna have to make several highlights after this run. Cause there are several interesting as fuck moments. Like there's the sub 8 bird. There's the escape from there's the fact that I didn't lose time from getting caught in the damn storm. And wasn't there a clutch as fuck moment in the... I got bird skip, yes. I accidentally got bird skip. Really, talismans? Really? I don't know if this is going to be a sub PB, but it can get very close. Like, there's a legitimate chance. It's at least gonna be under sub 201. If it's sub 2, it won't be by a lot. You know, I was about to complain about the fact that I can't exactly move my camera that well at the moment, which is gonna make dodging shit really difficult. Like that fucking bridge that came out came out of nowhere, right as I was about to say it. I love how telegraphed these fucking meteors are. It makes it so easy for me to just charge right to where they're supposed to drop, because I can just fucking time where they're gonna drop and just not get hit anyways. I mean, you don't have to make your splits very complicated. Also, you can also set the vertical splits to display vertically, which is nice for space reasons, even though I don't like the look of it personally. The chat issue would not be happening if these were set to vertical, but I would have to rearrange my layout for it to work. So this boss fight, honestly, for like the last phase, is honestly just a Nemu fight, but lamer. If, like, in terms of game feel. And this first phase just sucks. Yeah, a new graphics card could probably help. I'm in a weird position to where my Oklahoma internet sucks, but my computer's actually good, which can cause some interesting issues, to say the least. It's amazing how little I care about getting hit by these meteors and simply wanting this thing to fucking stop and do that. Yeah. My computer runs this game very well. It's just my internet doesn't stream it very well. That's good. I like claw swipes. These are also good. So is tail stab. It's quick. It's not you pounding your fucking everything in the ground. That's because I spent way too much time optimizing my settings to actually not fucking go nuts. I spent a lot of time making sure my stream could handle this game. Under typical settings, it would not work very well. I would know I would lose. I would lose a third of my frames in some of my earlier runs. Okay. Now then, the only run I've had a good cloudy fucking red mist section in was my fucking marathon run. Let's see how that goes. Yeah, graphic cards. Streaming this game kinda gives my computer an aneurysm. I can hear it screaming in pain. I can hear my computer and it does not sound happy. So there's a very real chance we get what I desire. If I get a sub 21 Godslayer split. Or a gold, I would need a... Yeah, I would need like... Looking at this, I would need a like sub 205 and a half, roughly. I can save a lot of time at the very beginning, actually, because I suck at actually getting up to the whirlwind. I just realized I could have gone to piss. I could have used the bathroom during this cutscene, but now it's almost over. Oh well, there's a moment in a like few moments I can actually do it. Finally. I know this looks suboptimal as hell, but this is good by my standards. Be right back, taking a piss. Yeah, I'm on sub 2 hour pace at the moment. Yes, I forgot how long that scene was, so just in case, I had the most aggressive piss I've had in years. It gave me a headache, to be honest. But I am back and ready to finish this speedrun. So I'm not gonna go for how you do this section. I'm gonna try and see if I remember how Ben Rice did it. Because it's not as fast as what you do, but it's safer, and it's what I do anyways. Whereas if I get hit doing your way, I'm going to, you know, take damage. I mean, like, lose time, obviously. Actually, I feel like pathing-wise, this makes more sense than what Ben Rice does. It achieves the same goal. I just have to be a bit careful. I did not mean to stamina there. That's unfortunate. But you know what? That ain't a big deal. I did not mean to stamina there. That it kind of impacts what I can do. Like, I'm not going to be able to make it to a certain area. So I'm going to have to go here. But I can make it go here. I think I just created a slightly faster but still just as safe version of Ben Rice's route. But it's obviously not as fast as what you did, and I didn't do it very good to begin with. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on. This is decent. I had to wait more than I should have, but I did the job I intended to do. So I only just realized you can control yourself during this screen, and that so you can lose during that cutscene. You can lose time from suboptimal pathing, technically, just not much. So this is, I think, a few seconds ahead of what I usually have. We're not to my worst section in game yet. We don't got this until I get past Redfod. That's the one section that can cost me. Well, I could get hit on this next fight, but that's not likely. I'm getting better at the Red Fog section at least. So there is that to keep in mind. Come on, good RNG. You know what? I'll take it. It's a hit. This is good depending on what he does after it. Nope, he didn't do what I wanted him to do. He should do it this time. No. This time. There we go. It's not the best RNG so far. But that makes up for it. Now a brief intermission. I could do this section while pissing. I'm not going to. But I could, technically. Oh, 2 hits in the span of 10 seconds. Come on, give me a third, give me a third. Honestly, that makes sense. What I was expecting wasn't likely anyways. But this is almost just as good. A very clean second phase, luck-wise. Almost perfect. You can do skill shots there, but it's like it's not worth the difficulty of them. I'll have to read what you're saying in a moment. I read part of it and it sounds interesting. That was scary because I didn't have much dash. Very good RNG. That's what this is. Oh yeah. I'm fine with this boss having a bit of RNG, to be honest. As long as the next boss isn't that RNG heavy, which it's really not. Damn it, my rhythm was so good for a moment. Okay. Is there even any RNG in the final boss? Like the final phase of the God's Flare split. It feels about the same every time. I think the only RNG is... Yeah, I think it's mainly just which hand and or eye does he attack with. That type of thing. I will say, my hand section is not the best. Yeah. Mainly, my hand section is not the best because there's a lot of fireballs and shockwaves and I can't see where the fuck I am. In that section. Okay, just gotta shut up and focus. Okay, so I basically had a straight path, good start. I looked back at what I did in the marathon run, and I have slightly adjusted my pathing attempts. If I remember correctly, I went a bit to the bottom right section with my control stick on this section before. Actually, I think it was a bit too regular right. Good so far. Come on. Next, I find this one like the easiest to get right. I like get it exactly right every time. Nowadays, at least. Watch me fuck it up this time. It should at least be visible from here. Yep. There's 5 visual markers on what to do there. Every other one has 1. That one has 5. It tells you right away, but if you miss it, you have to wait a while for the fucking thing to appear. Thankfully, I didn't miss it this time. So this should be a sub 20. I mean a sub 2. I mean it could be a sub... It's not going to be a sub 20 split actually, but it's going to be a sub 21 probably. This is slightly better than a marathon run I had. I think a marathon one I had messed up the first one. Given the type of crazy shit that has happened in this run seems like it was fated to be what I'm 2 months overdue for. Like, you saw some of the shit that was happening in this run. Some of this shit just seems like fate. Like it's intended to make a crazy climax and or comeback. My summer best is almost tied to the Azama's, I mean not Azama's, Ben Rice's previous world record, his 156. My summer best is getting to that point. I just have to not choke. Come on. Okay, you know what? There wasn't a hitbox left on that thing anyway, so I'm fine with getting hit there. That's one hand, hit me with the other. This is my best hand so far. Oh fuck, that one takes a third hit. That's fine. I'm usually so focused on just hitting it anyways, I think I often miss that one anyways, considering I didn't even realize it existed. Okay, the early eye section can be a bit tricky. I struggle with early eye a lot. This is normal. Okay. Each eye is easier than the last because there's less it can do. Yeah, I'm just gonna keep on jumping, yeah. That's what I generally do anyways. I think one of them is gonna home back around. Damn it, I couldn't get that one in. Okay, now the easy one. I should have this. It's gonna be close, but I should have this. That's like 5 shots. Oh, I almost got knocked off the podium in general there. Stop wasting time. Stop wasting time. We got it. Just 15 shots and the B button press. This is gonna be like a 50 something time, I think. Maybe late 40. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15. Fucking finally! Ugh. After months of goddamn fucking bullshit, the most bullshit run in existence is the one that does it. Fucking finally. Accidental bird skip. Sub 8 bird. I mean Nemu skip, I mean. I got caught by the storm and barely lost time. I saved time. Yeah, it's always 15. I don't remember where I heard that, because it definitely didn't learn it from the Ben Rice run, I'll tell you that much. Yeah, that's what made the difference. It negated the time loss it negated the time loss from getting caught by the storm. Oh my fucking god. Now, if this was the marathon run, granted we wouldn't have had any petting the birds, but this would have been a sick marathon run, because it shows off more of the game in terms of some cool tricks and like routing changes movements I've done and saw from other people. But it also shows the storm and what happens, and still managed to save time over my PB. Holy shit. Go fly away, little Pepperjack, you earned it. Go spread the light through the horizon. The first thing that went right in months for me that wasn't an absolute fucking disaster was no glitches allowed. So this being a nice second thing to go right, great way to end the night. I'm gonna first off, share, screenshot, Pathless, all bosses pb.png, replace file. Okay, so I got the screenshot. And yes, I would like to update them, and while I'm at it, turn off global hotkeys. Sure, a sub 2 hour isn't the most impressive thing. It's a good accomplishment for me. But in comparison to the most active runners, it's still a few minutes behind. But what's impressive about this run, and insanely impressive, is the shit that went wrong. The shit that went wrong that basically didn't matter, like getting caught by the fucking storm, and me suboptimally getting away from it because I tried exiting the menu to see if that would work. That, I still gained like 30 seconds there. That basically didn't matter. And any time loss I got from it came from was fixed by bird skip, Nemu skip or whatever, which I was not even intending. I like a text overlap on credits. I'm glad that not only did I get this awesome PB, but there is a couple points during the run in which the world record holder looked at something I was doing and said, I gotta incorporate that into my run. I appreciate it. Especially in the bird split. I worked hard to get that down. It's not difficult, I just suck and took me 20 fucking runs to do it once. But it works. This was a great stream. I have so many highlights from the previous runs. I can make a highlight compilation. And then there's this fucking run. Which is interesting. I'll be uploading this to the leaderboard tomorrow morning. Unreal Engine and powered by WWise. I think this is obviously a fitting place to end the stream. Good night, DKC. Thank you for the follow and the support throughout the stream. I appreciate it. I don't think there's anyone I could raid at the moment. I mean, we could raid the Terrific Tracy. Is he speedrunning? What is he speedrunning category-wise? It doesn't say. But yeah, I think this is good night. So, good night, DKC. Oh, the chat actually looks normal, except for where it starts on the screen. Good night.